How's it going, everybody? It is Kekoa back from After School Hustle, and today, guys, I am back with another cryptocurrency video. And in this video, guys, I'm going to be going over my 5 top favorite altcoins for the year of 2018. You guys can get invested in these now. You guys can get invested in these whenever you want. But these are 5 altcoins that I will be watching, and I believe you guys should be putting on your watch list because they are going to be potentially amazing projects that I really think are worth investing in. But before I actually start this video, guys, if you do go into enjoy, make sure to drop a thumbs up, subscribe if you're new, comment if you guys have any questions about cryptocurrencies, and if you guys have already subscribed, make sure to hit that bell to stay up to date with my latest videos. But without further ado, guys, we're going to be starting off with Substratum, which is a pretty great project that I really like. Currently, it's at 35 cents pretty much. We did have a run up, a bull run, past the 40-cent level, up almost to 47 cents. I heard someone saying that over on Reddit, but that's a pretty massive bull run, actually. And we did see that at the start of this ICO we were at around 6 or 4 or 5 cents, so we have come a long way since then, but I do believe there's a lot more room to grow considering that this is only an $80 million market capitalization cryptocurrency. So that's pretty cool. Substratum is pretty much trying to decentralize the web. This is their main focus. So as many of you guys know, over in China, the government severely limits what their users can see on the web, and through Substratum, users can go through a decentralized web and pretty much view whatever they'd like, because that's what the internet is supposed to be. We're supposed to have net neutrality. We're supposed to be able to view whatever we like on the internet without even having to use a VPN. So Substratum is a pretty great program that I do believe will help out a lot of people in a lot of countries. And with the new net neutrality laws that are trying to be passed, where the government or the US Congress can limit what we can see on the interwebs, I do believe Substratum could come into play pretty heavily and could be a very good program to invest in, simply because what they're trying to achieve. And if Substratum is successful, I do believe that we can probably 5 times the current price, because that will put us up at around $500 million. And I do see a lot of projects that don't really seem to be that great, and they're valued at like this $500 million valuation. So I do believe Substratum has a lot of room to grow. Take my advice though with a grain of salt. Do your own research, but personally I believe Substratum is a great project. Now moving on to the next cryptocurrency, guys, we have IOTA, which is a platform that runs with the currency MyOTA, and this currency or platform is currently worth $4.25 per IOTA, I guess. We have a very large maximum supply, but I do believe that this is important that we have this big of a supply, and I'll kind of go into that in a little bit. And then currently we have a market capitalization of $11.8 billion, which is a pretty crazy valuation considering that we had a massive run up in the past couple of weeks. IOTA pretty much 10 times its initial starting price from about a month ago, which is just crazy. But then going over to exactly what IOTA is, guys, this is just a very good article that I enjoyed, that it kind of sums up pretty much everything IOTA is. But it was developed to enable the paradigm shift to the Internet of Things by establishing a de facto standardized ledger of everything. Simply put, this means the cryptocurrency will enable data exchange between sensor-equipped machines that populate the Internet of Things. So pretty much all of our devices, pretty much our phones, our smart refrigerators, smartwatches, everything runs on the Internet of Things, and the Internet of Things is pretty much how all of these devices communicate. So I do believe IOTA does have a lot of potential to grow, even from the $12 billion valuation so far. What's very interesting is that IOTA does not use the traditional blockchain design used by most cryptocurrencies. Instead, it has developed a new platform called the Tangle, which uses a mathematical concept known as directed acyclic graphs. And then for its own transactions to be valid, each node in the Tangle must approve 2 previous transactions at other nodes. This has 2 consequences. First, it removes the miners as entities to validate transactions, and thereby removes a possible bottleneck when transaction speed and numbers are high. So Bitcoin and Ethereum recently have had a lot of problems with transaction fees and transaction speeds. Bitcoin also has very high transaction fees, and IOTA pretty much negates all of those transaction fees, which makes it a very viable platform to actually exchange money. So IOTA also does not have transaction fees, pretty much what I just said, and claims to have solved scaling problems such as network delays due to block congestion, which is related to Bitcoin in this scenario. But I believe IOTA is a pretty good investment as of now. Maybe wait for a dip a little bit, back down to the $3 range. But if you guys are holding this long term, definitely get in sooner rather than later, because I do believe this platform has a lot of room to grow. Also guys, if you are looking to pick up any of these cryptocurrencies that I mentioned in this video, make sure to check out Binance, which is a great place to buy all of these altcoins. It is where I do a lot of my trading, and it's definitely my favorite exchange to do my altcoin trading. Moving on to the third cryptocurrency that I find to be in my top 5 altcoins, we have Litecoin. Now this recently had a run up pretty much 50 or 60%, which was just crazy numbers. We had a crazy rally with Litecoin. So that is definitely a good sign for Litecoin, because it does show that the bulls are interested in Litecoin and they definitely want to drive up the price. But Litecoin is pretty much a peer-to-peer internet currency, very similar to Bitcoin, but it enables instant, near zero cost payments to anyone in the world. Once again, it is an open source global payment network that is fully decentralized without central authorities, and mathematics secures the network and empowers individuals to control their own finances. Litecoin features faster transaction confirmation times and improved storage efficiency than the leading math-based currency. With substantial industry support, trade volumes, and liquidity, Litecoin is a proven medium of commerce complementary to Bitcoin. So a lot of people say Litecoin is the silver to Bitcoin, which is very interesting. It does give us some sort of perspective that Litecoin is kind of staying in the game. We do have a use for silver and gold, so I do believe that Litecoin will make some massive moves in 2018. A lot of people have been predicting it reaches up to $1,000, and this definitely is possible. We'd be running up to about an $80 billion market capitalization. Probably even a little less, probably like 75 billion. I'm not exactly sure, but if Bitcoin does reach some predictions of like $50,000 or $100,000, this market capitalization will be well over $1 trillion, and having Litecoin hitting that like $75 billion valuation, that isn't out of the norm. That wouldn't be that surprising, you know. It definitely could happen, and for that reason, Litecoin is on my list. It is a great cryptocurrency. It's very fast transaction speeds, and that's a lot better than Bitcoin in my opinion. But yeah guys, once again, there's Litecoin, has a lot of volume coming in right now. I think it is a good investment. So next up on the altcoin list, 4 coins to watch. I am watching Salt right now pretty heavily. I also invested somewhat heavily into Salt. It's a lending platform. We hit $8 yesterday, and we have kind of popped it back down to the $7 range, $7.53 to be exact. We currently have a market capitalization of about $380 million, so there is a decent amount of room to grow considering how large the market capitalization for the cryptocurrency market is as of right now. But Salt Lending is a platform that lets you leverage your blockchain assets to secure cash loans. They make it easy to get money without having to sell your favorite investment. So if you guys have like 1 Bitcoin, say you want to collateralize that, so you give Salt Lending 1 Bitcoin, say it's worth $10,000, it's actually worth $15,000 as of right now, but we're gonna say that it's $10,000 just to make it easier. So pretty much Salt will give you a cash loan of about 70 to 80%. I'm not exactly sure the numbers as of right now, but they'll give you the $8,000. They'll put that into your bank account. You won't have to pay taxes on any of that. And then when you guys are ready to pay it back, you simply pay back. You have to get another $2,000 or something, but you have to pay back the loan. And once you pay back the loan, you will be getting back your Bitcoin. So I find that this could be potentially a great platform to invest in. I wouldn't really want to use this because I don't want to be in debt, but I do believe there is a lot of good things about this, and this definitely could skyrocket. The Salt platform could definitely skyrocket in price. The Salt token could skyrocket in price in 2018, simply based on people's greed and the want to get more money. So lastly guys, we have QuantStamp, and QuantStamp is a cryptocurrency platform that is built to secure smart contracts. So Ethereum had that hack back a couple months ago where they got hacked for like $30 million, and that was because of 1 bug in the smart contract. So QuantStamp would help kind of eliminate these bugs they would audit all of the smart contracts, and they would make everything more secure, so people aren't able to hack as easily. So this is a great program. I think this could be very big. We did see a massive spike in price up to the 20-cent level, and now we're back at 10 cents. So to me, this seems like a steal. Definitely a good investment in my opinion. But like I said before, do your own research. Do your own research on all of these cryptocurrencies before investing. One other thing that I thought was interesting about QuantStamp is that they had this talk at Coinbase. So I do believe they are going to be kind of auditing some of the cryptocurrency smart contracts that they have at Coinbase. They would audit like Ethereum smart contracts, I guess, with Coinbase. But pretty much, if they had a partnership with Coinbase, if QuantStamp partnered up with Coinbase, I definitely feel that QuantStamp would be mooning, definitely because Coinbase is such a huge platform. They have over 10 million people that have purchased cryptocurrencies on their website. So I do believe if QuantStamp partnered with them, QuantStamp would definitely get on that rocket ship and go to Mars. It would go past the moon, guys. But let me know your thoughts about this. Drop a thumbs up if you enjoyed the video. Subscribe if you're new. Hit that notification bell if you have already subscribed. Thank you very much for watching. This has been Kekoa from After School Hustle, and I'm out. Peace.
Too many thoughts on my mind, I can't sleep at night, so I just keep writing. I don't need no help, I don't need opinions, so don't waste my time then. I just been living online, my city don't show me no love, and that's fine. Fuck local radio stations, I got more plays than all of these rappers combined. I'm going again, I've been going in, I'm fed up with so many things.